Yeah, and then when it gets to the last 5 seconds. Yo, you want a brew? Yeah.
Got 30.
And now it's time for the Mile High Liquor Hour.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Mile High Liquor Hour. My name is James.
Yo, I'm Drew.
And we are
The borrachos.
And welcome to episode 6 of the Mile High Liquor Hour. And today we are accompanied by 3 people. To my right, Mary. She's been on here before, the green roller.
Hello.
To the right over here, we got Danny.
Yo, how you doing?
And over to his right, if I'm looking diagonally, we have Junior.
How's it going, everybody?
What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Mile High Liquor Hour. And let's start this show off right, and let's start it with a pain.
We gonna start the hard stuff.
Ouch, that hurts. Let's do it. Shot 30. What do we drink, dude?
We got Amsterdam vodka. We lied to Danny.
What did we tell him?
Oh, you got tequila, bro.
Oh, it was gonna be tequila. That's right. Oh, God. It was such poor. Okay, so we had initial beers. In fact, we should have probably went with the other beers that we were gonna try. We had a whole different set. We were like, okay, we had tequila. We had these certain beers. I can't remember what I had, but then I heard, hey, we're gonna have like 5, 6, 9 people. I was
He was thinking 9 people.
Oh,
No, calm down.
I'm sitting there going, hold on,
He's
man.
trying to move couches in here.
I'm not prepared for this. And I was like, okay, what do I have in bulk? So I grabbed these 2 6-packs I had in bulk, and I was like, cool. And I scrounged, and then last minute I'm going, oh, okay, so it's, okay, we have a normal amount of people. And damn, it's too late to switch out the beers now and everything. Yeah, it was just, we haven't done this in so long, too. Like, we were so out of practice. Like, we were like, wait, how do we start this again, dude?
You want it? You don't have to.
No, yeah. Beer pressure. Beer pressure.
That's how it
Beer
starts.
pressure.
That's how it starts.
You'll be surprised how much liquor conversation we can have in the
you want some
podcast.
Sure.
Beer
Damn
pressure.
straight.
Beer pressure.
Beer pressure.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
Tell me when.
When?
Salud.
To number 6.
Number 6.
See you guys.
Yeah, shit, I appreciate you guys coming down.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
appreciate the invitation, the invite.
Yep.
It was so cool because I wasn't expecting like anything really anybody. I called you like freaking Sunday. Today's Monday, right?
Last night. Actually, Danny was with me. I printed that shirt for him.
Oh, yeah, we got it done.
This looks good. I like the arm. I like how it's like a freaking bandana.
Me too, but we messed up right here, so hey, I get a free one, right?
We messed up.
We messed up.
He's got a mouse in his pocket.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting anybody, right? You know, it was on such short notice too. Like I was like thinking, like I hit you up, man. We haven't done a podcast in a while. We have done one. It's just me and you. It was pretty cool. We haven't even released it yet. I think it should be released like tomorrow or tonight or something.
I was
like
trying
that.
to edit it and I couldn't find the background. There was no effects on it.
The
I was
music, yeah. We've been scrambling, right? We've kind of been out of practice. I grew a beard. I got a cramp on my neck, but just by turning left and right. We're getting old here. We're just getting out of touch. But we're like, hey, man, we need to get back into this, dude. It was pretty fun when we were doing it. But yeah, I was like, since we haven't done it in a while, it'd be cool if we had somebody here, like, you know, some guests and stuff like that come and just hit it hard again. Just have it again, just go back in the cycle.
it definitely brings more content to the table.
It does,
with
and
some guests.
I like the room and everything, and just feeling everyone's thought process there, and just the extra laughs, right?
Yeah.
Is awesome. And then we don't even have to do like 2 weeks either. It could just be like, I think just once a month. It's probably proper.
That would give us enough time to
come up with
see
content.
what beers we're drinking. Yeah.
What do you mean? There's liquor stores full of this stuff.
What should I drink today?
Dude, I got a whole case.
His fridge. Yeah, he has.
I mean, you literally can walk in one of those and open a fridge and be like, okay,
Like,
today
we're
I'll
doing
just grab this one.
and this one.
That's kind of what it's been, right? I got a case of podcast beers, what I call it. And I'm like trying not to touch it. I touched all the rest of them, but I'm like, that's podcast.
We're
right here.
also filled up on the homemade homemade brew that we did.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we-
right.
okay.
That's right. We did
We did
homebrew.
have a homemade.
That was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
There's a lot.
I mean, yeah, we did homebrew. I
If
mean,
you guys like IPA, you could take some.
yeah. If you guys want to try some, it's in
Yeah.
it's in there.
It's 6% alcohol. Huh?
6-ish. Yeah.
We should have named it next time.
We say like, you know, I tell everyone, I was like, man, we brewed some beer, and I was like, well, technically, Droopy and I just sat at the counter.
Mary
Watch
goes,
Barry.
It all works.
We were sitting there. Hey, man,
Is it
are you
ready?
stirring it right?
stirring the pot.
Is it ready?
I would totally do it. All right, man. What are we drinking, dude? What's beer?
All right, so our first beer is Telluride Brewing Company from Telluride, Colorado. It's called Tempter IPA. Alcohol by volume is 6.4% and unknown on the bitter units on this one.
Telluride. You ever been to Telluride?
Mm-mm.
I have. I've been there for like 4-wheeling, I guess, when I go.
Is that where people go skiing up there? Or?
I've never been
the
skiing
snow?
ever in my life.
I think it's like one of those little no place towns, like
Okay.
Yeah.
where people, you know, just go to write books and stuff.
Yeah.
and drink coffee in their patio.
Yeah, kind of like when you go up to like Netherlands.
Yeah.
It's like just everybody knows each other there. And
So one of those places like Idaho Springs and shit.
Yeah.
Has that one little shop where everybody goes to buy breakfast.
yeah.
I think it's been shut down for a ride, but in Telluride there used to be a place called Alpine Slides, and you used to ride a thing all the way to the top, and they had like
Oh, is that
little-
what this is supposed to be?
Yeah, that's what I think it's referencing.
Oh.
And then
It's a nice
you
looking-
had this little sled thing, and you would get on it, and it had a brake, and you would just
Fuck
you
that
know,
break.
Fuck that.
Hey, I was right. I was okay. So funny story. Funny story. I was riding one of those damn things, and it spun around, and I was going backwards. And so I'm like, hit the brake. So I hit the brake, and you got to think of how this is working. The way that works, it comes out of the bottom, so
Yeah.
it literally buried itself, and it fucking flipped me over.
Damn.
That's horrible. That's awesome.
I remember going, my dad, he went around the corner and he was going full blast, and he went,
Just took off.
yeah. But he wrecked. He was laid out there in the field.
Old Duke of Hazards.
Uh-huh.
So this beer is brewed in
The elevation,
Yeah, the elevation.
8750.
Dude, check it out. The brewmaster's name is Chris Fish.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. Sorry for laughing, Chris Fish.
That's one of those names.
Just call him Fish for short.
Oh man.
All right, cool. Well, let's tell you right. Let's try this guy.
All right, let's do
Tempter
it.
Tempter IPA.
Let's do it.
No violent.
Yeah, we call it no violent pouring.
Oh shit.
On number 5, I actually poured really.
You did a good pour.
He squished, like, what is it, like Steve Austin?
Oh fucking agent. The rattlesnake.
It's darker than I was expecting.
It is, right? It's kind of. Hold on. Maybe my hand's covering up this shit. Yeah.
So it is a India Pale Ale.
It's a dark, dude. It's a dark freaking orange.
Yeah.
It's like when you go on one of those benders and your piss looks like this.
In the morning.
It's almost going into like.
That's not healthy.
It's close. That one looks a little bit like amberish, a little bit.
Like, I gotta drink more water.
Amber color.
Oh, did you want to do that?
You want to try it?
Oh, I'm okay. I'll drink off of James's.
Okay.
You can smell the
Give it the old Belgium dip.
It has a little bit of a citrusy.
Like lemony.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hate comparing, but very Blue Moonish.
Yeah.
I was like 4 or 5 yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
That's what I was telling Danny. I was like, when you come here, you'll see. You naturally will review your beer, and
You have different opinions on
and
it.
then also normally we all just drink beer and nobody actually evaluates the beer. You know, like I never thought about it like that.
Well, yeah, you never really do it, right? You know, you just kind of drink beer normally.
Yeah, it's like just open it and drink it.
Tangerine.
That's good. That's a good nose.
That citrus hops.
Some nice flat top right there.
They call this
It's a nice pour.
the foam on top of the head.
The pour wasn't that bad for me too. I thought I fucked it up too. But
No, I didn't get too much out of mine.
And then they call this lace. The foam, how it stays.
I think it shows like the
Some
body.
beers are more rich, so the lace stays a little bit
Yeah.
longer on there.
Oh, like Guinness, it's a little bit thicker, so it's I get you.
So you kind of know viscosity.
Pour like a Budweiser or something like that. I'll probably just go, doop, just come right down. She's like, all right, let's do this then.
All right.
Cheers.
A little chocolate. Oh, I couldn't see him over here, so I didn't see. It surprised me.
Yeah.
It went in like sweet to me, and then the hop beginning, and then it goes into the hard hop taste and like the pine spice.
Pine spice.
Yeah, tangerine.
What kind of hops are those? Does it tell us what kind of hops? I like it. This is pretty good. It's not bad.
Would you consider that it's bitter?
It's bitter, definitely.
Yeah.
You could tell they probably fucking dry hop the shit out of that, dude.
Yeah.
Because whenever they dry hop, we learn, right? So what dry hopping is like when you're brewing, and then after it's brewed for a while, like a week or two, or however long, you then move it to like a different vessel, or you don't have to move it to a different vessel. But at that point, you take the hops, just the dry, just regular hops, like the same hops you would cook with. You just throw it in your barrel, and that's it.
So it just makes it more hoppy.
It gives it more of the bitter, the aroma flavor, and that like after chalk bite or whatever shit. Fucking hey, we learned something too when we were brewing. Move it to another vessel.
Oh, you guys tried cheating, huh?
I was telling her, I was like, don't do it. So eventually, we had 2 fermentation
What is it?
buckets.
The carboid. It's
the carboids.
a glass water tank,
We have,
basically.
So we cooked the beer, we put it into this first fermentation bucket, and then in a week, 2 weeks, and then I'm like, all right, Mary, we gotta move it to the other fermentation. We're gonna siphon it, move it over there. And she was like, why? It doesn't make any sense. That's just extra work. And I was like, what? You're not wrong, but I think you're supposed to do it for a good reason. And we looked it up. I kept, she already made her mind up, and she was like,
He was looking into it. I was like, fuck this.
and she was like, and I was like, don't do it. And she fucking did it. She's like, share. And I was like, that's it. But then what we learned though is, so the purpose of that, one of the main purposes was because if you do that, you would get less shit at the bottom. I don't know what to call it.
Sediment.
It all sits at the
looking
bottom.
shit, dude. It fucking, because then now once we had to bottle it, dude, we had all that fucking white shit at the bottom, dude.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like it was just some of it.
Had it.
Not all of it. The clear bottles, right?
Yeah.
Those ones you can definitely see that fucking jar of.
I've actually bought beer that you can see that on the bottom. They
You
call
know-
that unfiltered.
Hey, it's nasty.
So
It looks like
that happened to me one time. I had a abandoned bottle in the back of the fridge. I don't know if you've ever. I was like,
that's the thing. I was like, oh shit, an abandoned bottle.
yeah, I did it. I was like, I fucking opened my fridge and I'm like, what's there to drink? And I started searching, and I found a beer that God knows how long it's been back there. So it's cold, it's hot outside, so I cracked the sucker open, and when I took that big ass drink, it had all that shit at the bottom, man. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
it settled.
That's funny.
it was it's funny though, because the moment I took that drink, it took me back to that what was it, American Pie scene.
What you saying?
Oh,
when they're in with the beer.
Oh yeah. Just flashback right now.
Yeah, dude.
Stifler's cup.
Man, I need to watch that movie again. That was some good parts. All right, so let's talk about the scoring system real quick. If you haven't heard the episodes before, we'll just keep it quick right now. We do a 6-6 kind of thing, right? So 6 based on 1 through 6, the quality of beer, how you interpret it. Like, this is a really good beer. I give it a 6, one of the best beer I've ever had in my life, right? And then the next 6 would be out of a 6-pack, how many would you drink about? How much would you drink? To kind of show the drinkability, right? To be like, okay, cool, this is a really good beer. I drink a fucking 6, dude. 6, best beer I've ever had. However, it's really thick. I'm only gonna drink like 1 or 2 of these. Plus, at the same time, it's like 20 a 6-pack,
Yeah, because some beers are good, but you can't have all 6 of them.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm gonna go back to my Budweiser.
I've done that before, and it's not a good time usually.
Yeah.
I think it's a weird high.
You were planning for a good time, but
I'll switch from that. I'll be like, cool, I'm gonna have my nice craft beer, like 1, 2, 3, versus I'll usually jump off that and switch over to my light beer. I'll be like, cool, I'm gonna switch back to like a Jalisco's or Marshmallow or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what we score here. So
the stars. I see the stars like quality for your own opinion, basically.
now I want to say that we don't. I don't want to jump to. We'll jump to the numbers though. But that's how we do our scoring. But because what I notice is that usually when we score, it's like premature. Sometimes we go, you know what? Fuck this. I've actually had time to drink this beer.
Yeah, because at first you might like it, and then sometimes you're like, yeah, I don't know about this beer.
It gets better over time, like as the beer has time to breathe out and just like mellow out for a bit. So yeah, let's we can move on.
It's definitely a high alcohol content, 6.4.
Yeah, I can taste that shit, but yeah, I taste that alcohol for sure. It tastes like a fucking somebody put an eraser in my mouth or something like that.
I can see if you drink 6 of these, you'll probably be going down that sled backward, putting the brake.
The brake.
Dude, I'm gonna be wearing a football helmet. Football helmet down there, dude. Fuck yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but on another podcast, we're talking about hot sauce. I don't know if you remember at Liberty. We used to do the Tabasco sauce and then run in the snow, run out in the sea.
Wait, this was something we talked about. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we had the little Tabasco bottle as little kids.
That was the creator right here. Originator.
You're like, oh man, not to toot my own
True
horn,
story,
but,
true story.
True story. I can vouch for that right there. But
so wait, describe it again. So what were you doing?
So we just kind of drink the Tabasco sauce and then we just run out in the snow.
So you just drink a thing.
Yeah, take a couple of shots of Tabasco in your mouth, and then by that moment, we were kids. We were fucking burning our eyes out. And we'd run out to the snow to stick our face in a big pile of snow.
I see. Cool.
You know, like on the cartoons, the steam would come out. At least that's what we thought happened.
Yes.
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
Oh, and now that he's here, because we had a poll of, I told him I never knew what the what's it called, that cabbage stuff?
Corned beef and
cabbage.
Corned beef, yeah.
You do know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reuben sandwiches are bad as fuck, bud.
All right, so we have
my nipple just got
one
hard.
member of the family, because all the primos are like, we don't know what the fuck.
Okay, so I will admit I picked it up later in life. Okay, so you ask your regular 13-year-old, he has no clues. You talk to him about chicharrones and frijoles.
Yeah, I'm one of the ones that got left out. It all boiled down to the Guinness in it.
Yeah, the Guinness is the one that made it.
We'll keep drinking the beer and we'll make our assessment here in a minute. Give it time to mature and us to go fuck that beer or yes. So, a couple things. Yeah, we talked about making beer. That was a cool process, dude. But we did do the hard work of we lifted the thing.
We did sit through some videos.
We did slap a sticker.
I feel like
with our little faces.
Slap the sticker.
But the beer turned out good. I kept eyeballing every day, like right away when we started putting it in the room to ferment. I'm just sleeping and I hear,
because you put a special top on it.
Yeah,
so
I can't remember what's that called.
what is it called? The fermenter or whatever? It's
like,
not the fermenter.
It releases the air and doesn't let anything come in.
Yeah.
Back in the days,
or whatever.
we used to use olive oil because it floats on top and it works the same way. The air can still get out.
But the flies got in. That's the purpose of this new device.
Well, that's the protein, right?
The flies got in.
Then you just you skim them right off the top. Nobody's looking.
We're gonna call this one Fly PA.
Fly PA. Yes.
Fly PA, man. Oh man. We'll use that again someday, man. It's pretty good.
That's funny. India Pale and we got Fly Pale.
It came out pretty good. I remember, what I do realize, I want more of the beer bottles though that do the swing top though.
Those are
yep.
Those are cool.
Like the Grolsch.
The Grolsch, yeah. We had 2 of the Grolsch's.
I just had a Pilsner. I don't know the name of it. It's like $3.
In the Grolsch, yeah. In the Grolsch bottles.
But it's a brown one.
Nice.
That's good, better.
Yeah. The light makes the beer skunky.
Okay. So you ferment it in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess even
as dark as you can get it, right?
5-10 minutes and you can ruin a batch of beer.
Wow.
Yeah. So they say, and then apparently the bottles too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want them in the dark ones.
So I think that's why like Corona and even Heineken, a little bit of the UV rays go in it.
I don't know if
it's
Heineken.
skunky.
It does taste skunky, but I'm not sure if it's a mental thing for me though with Heineken because I remember growing up watching the Austin Power commercials. Hey, get your hands off my Heine, baby. And at that point, I was like, oh shit, Heineken tastes like ass. Okay.
Yeah. And then you confirmed it.
Yeah, I was like, it does. Yeah.
He's well, I know what ass tastes like. Now I know what Heineken.
Now it's, do I want to get chapped or quenched?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh fuck! All right. Also, another news: Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Miller is now selling Miller flavored droppings.
Yep. Drop.
For the purpose of making other beer, you can drop it into your beer to
Yeah.
make your beer taste like Miller.
So what they're saying is like, if you have a light beer like a Bud Light, you add some drops. And look, it tastes like Miller Lite.
So in other words, but I'm assuming there's probably a catch-22 to that one. Like you can't go from dark to light.
You know,
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so it's, and I'm gonna reference this to like women coloring their hair. They can't go from blonde.
Blonde to blonder.
Blonde to blonder.
Oh, hold on. Junior brings up a great point, though. We're gonna have to do that in another episode, though. Is we should get one of these drops and do
Test.
that to one of these dark beers because
We'll do it on
to
the
a
light
light
one
beer,
and the
let's-
dark one.
Challenge accepted.
we should.
Yeah, we'll do a light beer. The middle one is pale ale, and then down to a porter or a stout.
Yeah, that'd be
3
great.
levels. From
Yeah,
light to dark.
We should, we'll put it to the test. Right? Like we did the Pepsi challenge to that shit. Right? Do you remember that thing? Do you remember the Pepsi
The
challenge?
Pepsi challenge with the Coke. Yeah.
Yep.
God, man, all the soda commercials, man. Even the 7-Up Yours guy.
Oh, yeah.
He went missing.
7-Up yours.
Make 7 up yours.
Make 7-Up Yours.
He came out on that movie Evolution.
Yeah. Oh, that's where. Okay, yeah, that totally was. Do the big fucking the fucking
Yeah.
fish balls. And then another news. There was Smash Burger. So we all know Smash Burger. They have like one of the best brisket burgers ever. Anyway, Smash Burger. They sell beer, right? Everyone knows that. Or if you've ever been to a Smash Burger, if you've never been to a Smash Burger, they sell beer, usually in small capacities. But in Denver now, finally, Smash Burger just came out with the first ever Smash Burger full bar. So now you can go there and it's a legit bar.
Order shots and
shots?
beers.
Bartender and everything.
Damn it! They beat me to my idea.
Oh shit!
I wanted to. I've always dreamt of opening up a restaurant called Tequila and Burger.
Tequila
Yeah.
and burgers. Oh man. Oh god damn it.
Okay, now I'm
Tricks of
hungry.
the trade.
Yeah, talking about food.
Fuck.
Beer.
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 Now we just need a little judge handle. Order.
Order.
No, but definitely a good restaurant should have a good choice and variety of beers.
At a brewery, yeah, I expect like a brewery or like any bar really is
Bar food.
finger food.
Especially restaurants that have.
Oh,
that's
that's also like Rock Bottom and
Yeah.
Rock Bottom Brewery.
Yak,
Oh yeah,
and-
Denver Beer
Yak and
Company,
Yeti,
so-
dude.
Oh, do they have one
Yeah,
too?
they sure do.
Because it does matter. It does matter. I will give you that it does matter. You eventually build a taste for with certain foods.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need to start dipping into this. Like I think John brought it up.
The garnish your food.
You should bring. Yeah, we should have little like sample tray of like, hey, let's try this with this, and it's like or like a garnish, whatever,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, there is a good beer.
Yeah, because I know Rock Bottom on the menu, it'll tell you like this beer goes good with this steak. Or,
Yeah, growing up though, like I was always like, "Get the fuck out of here with that shit." I'm not gonna. I'm just here to drink my beer.
My favorite beer is a free kind.
I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna parrot and shit. Come here with my Jeeves outfit and like little fucking bow tie.
Take
like,
your cheese and crackers and out of here.
I'm gonna taste the beer. I'm gonna spit it on the platoon. Oh, we don't drink it here.
You have to sniff this coffee grinds.
Oh shit.
You gotta spit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, these were original.
Oh man.
All right.
You know, that's what that is what they do though when they're like doing wine tasting, for example. They have the little thing of coffee grinds
Oh, to change the palate again.
to change the palate, reset your
Yeah.
palate.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that works for beer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretzel? I don't know. All right, so let's talk about this beer. Let's give it a good old score here. So, Drew, what are you thinking? 6 quality, 6.
Quality. I like the alcohol content in it. It is hoppy. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Mhm.
And if I had a 6-pack, I'd probably drink 2.
Okay, cool. Junior.
I would agree with Drew. The a 3. I can't taste the alcohol. It's more of a citrusy taste for me, and I'd probably just drink 2 out of 6.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Danny.
So I'm kind of the same, but mine's more like the hops flavor. I get it because I'm more like Modelo, like
Yeah, he
Mexican
likes
beer.
lager.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I would do like about 2 out of 6.
Wait, 2 out of 6. So you would 2 as in quality, and you would drink 6 of them?
No.
The other way around.
The other way around. But yeah.
Okay.
No, we did talk about this. So a lot of people, they're used to lagers, Budweiser, Bud Light. So when you jump into an IPA that's 6.4%, that's a big leap
It's an
into the
overleap
beer
over-
world. So you gotta like go from a lager to a pilsner, then to a pale ale.
Yeah, you
then
gotta
to
take
the
your
India
steps.
pale ale, and then imperial. Yeah, you don't wanna.
The transition.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, this shit tastes nasty." It's like, well,
Yeah, see, and that's the type of thing that I like. I'm an extremist. I go straight to Guinness.
yeah.
And many people can't do that. You know, I enjoy it, and it actually reminds me like of that shit you get at Starbucks, that real dark black coffee.
The nitro brew.
That's the
Is
stuff.
that what it's called?
Yeah.
Nitro brew.
Nitro brew.
And when I drink a very, very dark Guinness beer, as a matter of fact, they make a nitro brew in Guinness.
That's what
Oh,
I
they
use
do,
for my
yeah.
corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah. And so when I drink that, I enjoy it because my palate has transitioned,
Yeah.
and probably he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, mine has, but not as much. I'll put it more like
See, I
this.
I went from lager to Newcastle Brown Ale. That was like my
That's
first.
right.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I went from that to that, and then I was like, this is pretty good. And it had the little coffee-ish taste. And then now I love Imperial Stouts. Like, they're 10 to 13% strong, and you can't taste the alcohol in it. That's the beauty of it.
I don't remember I don't remember my crossing. It was just light beer, and then I think Pete's Wicked Ale on Sierra Nevadas.
Wicked Ale, yeah.
Just went straight to it, and then we moved to Colorado. Like, we were in transition from moving from California to Colorado, and that's where when we moved to Colorado, that's really where it opened up.
The microbreweries and the liquor stores, they just
In California, it was just one place. It was
See-
like Vaughn's.
See, like the microbrews and all of that. Like, I think Colorado had it at one point, but so California right now has the most, and Colorado is second.
Yeah, I did. I remember seeing that. I was like,
So-
yeah, there's Stone. One of
So
my
they have the
favorites.
weed and the brew, and then now Colorado's catching up, basically.
Fuck 'em. They're gonna sink. All right. We'll be one soon.
Earthquake,
we're this close to cornering the market.
one earthquake away. Tectonic plates, suck it.
Tectonic plates. That's right. All right, but I totally agree with that though. 3-2 is exactly what I would do too. It's good beer, definitely. I
It's
like this
good.
guy.
Tempter IPA.
I think 3-2 is nothing. Nothing bad at all. That's a good number.
And this isn't, it's not even an Imperial IPA, and it's pretty strong.
All right. So next, we were gifted a hot sauce to do on the next podcast, and eventually they were like going, "Hey, cool, we're gonna donate some beer as well." I'm like, donate whatever, would we be up for it? But it is hot sauce. Again, they know we like hot sauce apparently, which is cool as hell. This is called The Last Dance. Comes from I guess it's on sort of like Hot Ones.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Hot Ones is awesome. I love Hot Ones. I always thought about doing something similar.
Have you
but
seen
like,
it?
I have not.
It's basically like they'll take celebrities or
see
people.
that?
They'll take people, random people or celebrities, and basically they'll coat wings.
Oh.
They'll start from
and
light
different,
to-
yep, light all the way up to hot, and see how long they're, what they can handle. They have water, milk, and all this crap, pretty much to help.
It's
So,
pretty funny too.
I think it's hilarious, dude.
And while he's burning, he keeps asking the questions. And they're
And you
like-
gotta talk. Well, we started this industry.
some of those people are like, why the fuck will you guys do this shit? I can't answer the questions right now.
It smells like a juicier version of the Ass Blaster. Remember the Ass Blaster?
The ass blast.
That was the name of
I
it.
gave him a habanero yesterday. He was
Oh,
burning.
So I love spicy food, man, but that shit hit me, man. And we went to Del Taco. We got that Inferno thing, bro, and I was like, I'm drinking it like hot, like like it's
Like
water,
ketchup?
bro. Yeah, like ketchup, man. I ate the habanero, bro. Afterwards, I was like, damn, the Inferno's kicking in now, bro.
Giving it credit. You know what's fucked up though is that not every pepper is treated equal.
Yeah, yeah.
Agree.
Unbelievable. I've had sometimes going, oh yeah, this jalapeno is a bell pepper. But then sometimes a serrano, same thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then
there'll be some hot ones.
Sometimes a serrano is like, holy shit, that was hotter than fucking anything
Yeah.
I've ever had in my life. It just every pepper is different.
I'm trying to find.
my palate's
Yes, it's habanero and it has. You know what? It has cumin. It's habanero and it has cumin. I can smell the cumin.
See, he's the hot sauce pothead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
connoisseur.
has a little bit of vinegar in it.
Yeah, but it's very.
That's funny. Instead of coffee grains, we're like
Smelling the hot sauce to your palate. We should have bought some chips to fucking try that.
I told all the chips.
Some tortilla chips, just plain, no salt.
Sorry.
Pass her down.
Also, I got here one day and he had the hot chip challenge.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, that is dope. I wish I would have been here for that.
I normally can't do this, but they're all laughing. I'm in the bathroom.
I felt bad for you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God.
I had an empty stomach from work, and it's like, oh man, why'd I do that? I should have.
It was pretty good chip. It was hot
It's
for
literally like you
It was good.
beta Carolina Reaper.
Okay, real sad, funny story. Have you guys eaten the ghost pepper chips from 7-Eleven?
The Bakis.
The Bakis,
Bakis
yeah.
or whatever?
I don't know anything about
The
this.
more you eat them, the hotter they get.
Yes, they do. So I bought the big one, and I was eating, and okay, breakfast was over. I closed the bag up, rolled it up, put it, left it on the table. Come to find out later, my mom got into the bag,
No.
and she was burning up.
Oh man.
And it was somebody started inquiring, where's this bag come from? Who left it on the table? And I was just ducking in the corner.
Are we gonna press charges?
You know what? I think they were trying to say it was me.
Denied it.
Mm-hmm.
O.J. Simpson.
Well,
Cheers.
All right.
Here we
so
go.
here's some dabs. Okay.
I was right. Habanero, cumin,
Yep.
Yeah, vinegar.
The vinegar.
vinegar.
I ain't gonna lie, some chips would have been good with this.
This will make a great wing.
Okay, let's count the time.
Yeah.
About
yeah,
15 second kick in.
Yeah.
it's like it's like a habanero.
This would make a great salsa, dude.
Dude, a couple drops in that and a cup of soup be amazing.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I like that a lot.
Thanks to the donation, we did it.
Greatly appreciated.
And 0 calories.
Oh yes.
Healthy?
Yes.
Is it gluten free?
It better be. I'm gonna email somebody. I'm gonna complain so fucking hard.
I can't eat wheat. I can't eat this. Tortillas and it's corn. So
It's wheat?
so flour tortillas.
Yeah, it's like flour tortillas.
Yeah. I could eat some tamales.
Or where did lactose intolerance come?
Hey, it didn't happen until I was 22.
Yeah. Milk used to get me sick, but probably the beer in my stomach.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can drink. I can eat a bowl of cereal for my son's milk, regular milk.
Once in a while, right?
And I'm fine, but then there's other days I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have drank that milk.
And then you're like, on the verge of, laughing too hard.
Lactate, bro.
Yeah.
Lactating, right?
That would be insane.
No, I
Doesn't matter.
brand.
You a top or you a bottom?
I meant the brand. Lactate
Oh
milk.
yeah. It's the red. They have the red one and the blue
I
one.
think
Yeah.
my drummer says that all the time.
You're lactating.
He's like, oh my god, that was so sick. I'm lactating right now.
Oh man.
Oh, like lactating nipples. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so some time's gone by. How do you guys feel?
I'm alright.
It's already about. So let's say it started. If I'm gonna go from 10, it's at a 5 burn right now. 2-3 minutes and probably gonna be.
Who's got the hiccups?
Me. It hit me.
That's how you know it's hot.
Yeah. Well, I give it like a good
12?
Nah, like if we're going out of 10, I'll be like 7.
The habanero last night was hotter.
It was. That was, bro. It really was. I ain't giving it a no.
I was cracking up. I had a mine and I'm just watching this. He's like, it got me, fool. It got me. It got me. I can't go home right now.
Oh, man. I was scared, man.
That's funny.
I give it 4.
Really?
That's all right.
Do you have taste buds?
They're there.
I know.
I swear, the stuff I have in the house is hotter than that, right?
But I know.
But this one was a 2.5 mil.
The one I have is a 4.5.
The 4, yeah, that was 4 mil.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start having a holster.
You've
and
ruined
shit.
yourself.
I used to like a jalapeno in a sandwich. Now it's like I just do habaneros.
Well, hold on, man. Not every pepper is treated equal, though. There are gonna be some hot jalapeno.
It has
They're
that
like
meat
a needle in a haystack.
It is a
now.
needle in a
Yeah,
haystack.
it
It's so depressing too, because I don't know. Maybe I've just gotten older and I've gotten my buds have gotten up. Because I remember it was like you could find these somewhere, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the myth is, and I don't know if this is true.
Yes.
It's the jalapeno that has the stripes.
Yes, I've heard
Yeah.
of this actually. Before. This is fucked up. I don't know about this.
It's what I have heard.
Based on word of mouth, I've heard the same stuff.
Yeah, and I've done it, and I'm like, no, this doesn't taste hot. So what I've come to, when I make like my jalapeno poppers, in the cream cheese, I'll mix in a habanero or something like that, just to kick it up a notch.
Now jalapenos fried, like toreados, that does make them hotter. So like you,
So I'm assuming the oil is in there. is what
yeah, the
you're forcing
oil.
out.
So you're aggravating it. Don't make me fuck you up.
That's hilarious, man.
So this ain't hot. Hold on.
Okay, so if I could say
It comes
something,
swinging back.
if I could say something, I see the timer running. It's 5 minutes. My hot level went from like a 7-8, and I'm down to about a 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
After 5 minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it still has a sting.
So I appreciate that donation.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was good. That's good hot stuff. I actually like that on wings. That would be great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be proper. But yeah, that was great. 5 minute soup. Anyways, so okay, cool. Let's move on. That was great. We gave reviews. Yeah, Junior. So yeah, you're here. Let's talk about you. So we're gonna move on to a featured artist, right? Which happens to be you.
Thank you.
This is awesome.
Thank you. It's great. It's an honor to be here. It was surprising that that Drew called me and he was like, "Hey man, you want to get on the podcast?" I'm like, "Sure, dude." I was like, "Why haven't you asked before?"
Yeah, I was more surprised. I even told him, I'm surprised he even said yeah.
I couldn't believe it was so short notice.
Yeah,
too. I was
especially
like,
short notice. So that was no, definitely.
This is awesome. Yeah, this is
so
great.
I wish my guys would have been here. So it's a 4-piece band.
What was your band's name?
My band's name is Presidio.
Cool.
The definition of Presidio is, I don't know how they came up with this name, but it's a prison. It's
right.
a Spanish word for prison.
Yeah, it's a Spaniard.
It's a Spaniard word.
Yeah.
We've been around for about 20 years now.
20 years, shit. Well, where are you guys based out of?
The band's based out of Greeley, Colorado. Founding members are Victor Montes, Jude Mays, Roland Trevino, and Adam, I can't remember his last name, shit. They've been around for quite a while now.
I went to the bar in Greeley on my birthday one time. No clue. I knew he played in Greeley somewhere, and then I get a tap, and I'm like, it's my aunt. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And she points at the stage, and they're over there.
You guys are playing at the same time?
I was like, oh shit, this is the bar.
Hey.
It's the spot.
So it's like an older band.
Yeah, it
from
is. It's
Greeley,
like I said, they've been around for 20 years. I've been with Presidio for 10. Yeah,
See, that's
it's
longer
a
than-
run, dude. It's a run. Admittedly, it's a run.
What are you playing there?
Initially, I started off as a bass player, second vocals, and then my guitar player decided to move to California, and I just jumped on the role as a guitar player because who is now my current bass player was my relief when I would go on vacation.
Oh, that's cool.
So he knew the majority of the songs and
That's awesome.
it fit, you know. Which I,
Backup.
yeah, dude, that's what you need.
Backup. I
need
could go
that.
on vacation, do whatever. Like,
Yes. Why didn't you ever think of that?
where the fuck, man? A backup.
Yeah. See, that's what you need. You need a backup. So there's one problem. The one guy we can never replace is Victor, my accordion player. He's just a monster.
And then he plays the keys too on the.
He plays a
How
keyboard.
many accordion players do you know, though? Like, I've run across, like, maybe 2.
I've been around the music industry, I want to say since my 20s, so I want to say about 23 years, 24 years. And I know quite a bit.
Oh, wow.
I know quite a bit of accordion players, and as a musician, I can kind of tell you, okay, this guy will cut the mustard, you know, just ad lib as you go.
Oh, yeah, okay, right.
And then there's those guys that they need to know the song.
When I say like when I was asking like how many people, how rare it is to find like that kind of talent, because like usually in like the music I kind of do is drummers are the most hardest ones to find. Right, to find the right drummer, it's just so hard to find. If like the drummer goes, "I'm gonna quit," we're like, "Oh, hold on, dude."
I think
Okay, so now let's be honest and blunt. The drummer that knows how to play, because there's a dime a dozen drummers, but there's the one diamond in the rough.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm just telling you this. You know, I'm being straightforward. I've been in this music industry my entire adult life, and I've had that guy that, I can play, and then he gets up and you're like, "Give me that bass." Take it away from him, you know, because it's like he cannot play.
Yeah, that's great.
So I feel you. That's what brings me back to your comment about how many accordion players I know.
Yep.
I can tell you 3 right now
That
can sit in without even knowing the song and
Proper
then
musician,
then dad it out.
That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shit, you go to banda, you got fucking
Tubas and clarinets and
but
all
the
that shit.
accordions are one of the dominant.
So you guys are drums, bass, a guitar, accordion.
So yeah, and because we're a 4-piece band, we switch back and forth between genres. There's certain times where he's on the keys and I'm on an electric guitar, and then the drummer and the bass. And then when we go to another genre, he jumps on the accordion and I pick up what's known as a bajo quinto. So it's a totally different type of a guitar with 10 strings. And so we transition back and forth between the genres.
And then you go from like, what do you guys do? Cumbia, Tejano.
That's right. I was about to ask about that. Yeah.
Like what?
So our primary repertoire is cumbia, but again, we're a versatile band and we do cumbias from different regions of Mexico, and even we go into Colombia, into Chile, and so you hear these songs, they don't all sound like the same cumbia, you know, so it's quite a variety of cumbia. We do venture into some what's known as Tejano music, and I don't know if for those people that don't know that, Tejano music is a mixture of, you know, your typical oompa, 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 oompa with jazz and blues chords, nice progressions, chord and horns behind, that accordion just ripping fancy ass jazz chords, you know. So it's not your typical oompa. That's Tejano.
How do you guys add? Do you ever guys think about like adding horns to your
No, because then we gotta pay those guys.
So like when you told me you had keyboards, you know, I thought about this too, because I was like, you know, I was trying to do like funk and blues at one point, and I was like, man, I gotta have horns. But yeah, I was like, man, what are you gonna do for most of the time, right? I'm gonna pay him
Sit there.
just sit there and like just dance and shit like that.
You're up.
Yeah, because then they just start off with ba-da-ba-da, 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 ba-da-ba-da. That's it.
And they just come down.
Working hard here, bud.
I got this talent.
Where's my money?
Yeah, it's kind of been a double-edged sword where, yeah, we've thought about making our production bigger and you know, adding a percussionist but it's just one less piece of the pie, man.
Yeah, I thought about like, you know, like the workaround to that was like just get a sample and just throw it on your keyboard and stuff like that, and just like make your keys into like
A lot of bands do that now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, they what's that called? Sampling? No, they call that track sampling. Yeah. You go see a lot of these new headliner bands. A lot of the stuff they do on their recordings, they have to do that because they don't have the manpower behind them to produce all that.
Now with the accordion, I do notice that like somehow it's like a Mexican polka with the accordion. I've heard some polka songs. It's like sounds similar to some of the Spanish stuff.
Well, it all originated in Germany. Mm-hmm. You know, the accordion it eventually made its way back from Germany over here to like southern Louisiana. The French brought it over too, and then eventually from there it kind of migrated into Texas and Mexico.
Before you know it, it's flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Of everywhere.
And so that's how the accordion is actually known to. It originated in Germany.
Yeah. Makes sense because I went to Beer Fest last year, the Denver Beer Fest, and they even covered like Vicente Fernandez and shit.
They do that,
and I was like, huh?
There's this guy on YouTube right now, and it's huge in Germany. Like they have these beer fests, and I was looking at it on YouTube. They don't speak a lick of Spanish, but they're singing Tigres del Norte, bro. Ramon Ayala. They're like killing it.
They were killing it.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, damn, man. huh, this is beer fest, huh?
Yeah.
Eating sausage and pretzels. I was like, this is what's up. Yeah, do you guys primarily do covers? Do you mixture of covers, originals, more one or the other? Or what's
We're a primarily cover band.
Okay.
We do have, well, I wasn't a part of those productions, but 2004, 2007, there are 2 productions that they did with some originals on there. Primarily, we are a cover band because we cater to the crowd. On our Facebook page, we get requests. You know, like,
that's cool.
And so they'd like, hey, I'd like this song will fit you. Let's see what you think. We'll bring it into practice, and then we'll feel it out. If it works, it works.
Do you ever get requests like on the spot while you're up
Yes.
on stage?
Yes. So then, hold on. Next set, I promise you, we'll run out to the truck. This dude brings his accordion out, and we sit in the truck and learn that song on the spot.
Oh, that's what I was about to ask about that. Like, if it's a song you don't know, you're like,
Yes.
And then the lyrics, you just kind of.
And then I Google the lyrics on my phone and put it on my little stand, and then go. Now, granted, I've been a musician for like all my adult life, so I've heard that whatever song they requested a billion times on the radio.
Yeah, okay.
So I know the gist. I'm not gonna go pull something out of my sleeve that I've never actually.
Ever heard before?
Yes, you know what I mean.
How many times did I do that one again?
Yeah, exactly. So for the most part, that's one of the pluses that I enjoy about this band is that the 4 guys that I'm playing with are caliber musicians.
That's proper. That's good.
Yeah.
To even just go out there and then come back in and, all right, we're ready. Let's
Boom.
do
Yeah,
this.
and they have that chemistry, right?
That's cool.
People that
Yes.
you're working with, so I've worked with proper musicians before, like, and there's a certain chemistry where you could work with somebody, even if they're a really good musician. Sometimes that chemistry is just not there, right? You're like, just not that comfortable with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like once you find that comfort zone, you have people that you can just play with, and they're good at their instruments, they're good at their ear, and that's just you want to hold on to that, right?
Yes.
You want to be like, all right, this is who I like to, because we just throw stuff on the fly. We can just learn stuff. Hey, I never heard that song before, and we'll just learn it right now. That's pretty cool. That's
That's
cool.
why there's your band. Like, I mean, I see you guys too. Like, you guys all click together.
Yeah.
And I see them when I saw them play. Like, they actually click.
So you guys do got some originals though.
Yes.
How many originals do you guys got?
I want to say maybe 6, 7
Oh wow.
originals.
Over the course of 20 years, or when did you guys
No.
start deciding
Like I said, those originals came in the 2004, 2007 production that they had. I came in, like I said, I was a loner bass player. They loaned me to them. I was with another band, and their bass player quit. And then Victor calls me and says, "Hey, you're a pretty good bass player. You want to make some extra cash?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I went in and filled in. 10 years later, here I am. And so they had their production already going. I've never actually personally contributed to any of the original songs that they.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
What do you prefer? Do you prefer playing bass or guitar?
Man, I'm just a junkie. I drum, I bass, I guitar, I keys, I accordion, and I'm just a music junkie, and it came from a necessity. My drummer quit. Fuck that guy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean?
Much. I'll get in there.
Yeah, I'll get in there. I'll do it. Fuck that. You know a guitar player? Throw him on there. I'll get on the drums. Or my guitar player jump. Fuck. You know a bass player? Bring him over here. I'll get on the guitar. And that's how my musical experience became. It was just kind of a necessity.
And then we did grow up with like my uncles. My dad, he's always been in bands, and it's just like a musician family.
I ran home, so his dad, Droop's dad, used to practice in the basement with their band, and they leave their equipment there. Mm-hmm. And so I would run home to throw on a record and drum.
When they didn't have a drummer, this was on
a Liberty.
Well, he'd sit me down and era así,
Not me.
and I just sit there. Okay, he got it. And then they start playing. Like, you don't have to do nothing
That's
else.
so horrible. That's
And I'm
awesome,
like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you just.
And my dad would yell at me like, you have to do it. So that probably steered me away from like
Keep the beat.
playing the drum.
Peer pressure.
I mean, I can make beats on the
My feet
drum
should be
pad
dancing.
now.
and I was the contrary. I'd hope for the drummer not to show up to practice.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So I can fucking sit in.
That's good. That's good. So okay, so where do you guys practice in Greeley? I'm assuming then.
Okay, so shame on us. We don't practice.
Oh, shit.
I give you homework, and then
that's
I
not
count
bad.
it out 1, 2, 3. If you're there, you're there, and if not, you're the one that looks like an idiot on stage.
That's cool as hell, right?
And it kind of just happened. It didn't really become a rule. We did practice at one point, but eventually it got to the point where I was telling these guys, I'm like, hey man, you either learn the song or get another job.
That's
Yeah.
cool as hell. Actually, I always thought about doing that same thing. Can we just like practice offline?
Yeah, because that eliminates. Oh, we have to be there at a certain time every week.
Yeah, dude. If you can find a group of musicians that can work professionally like that, where I send you the song, and when it comes to playing on stage, you hear the drumsticks go 1, 2, 3, and the guys are there.
So do you guys ever like? It sounds like you do homework, but do you guys ever like practice at least at all? Like once a month, 2 months, 3 months? Just know it. Wow, that's awesome.
No, dude.
So you guys just freaking do homework and then you show up at the show.
Show up at the show, and then we're jamming a song that has certain BPMs and what's next, and we have a sign like like Amor Carnal, and then when we end that song, we go into the next one.
That's cool.
You know,
That's
so but then again, that's 10 years in the making.
That's sick as hell. That's sick as hell.
It comes in natural.
It comes in very natural because I can think, like you said, you gel. You know what the guy's thinking. You know what your drummer's gonna do. The beats, the punches.
That's awesome. Where do you guys play out? Like, so where do you Greeley based, but where all?
So the majority of our shows are in Greeley, obviously. There's a couple bars out there that keep us busy Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's El Rodeo Nightclub, El Bandido Nightclub, Millennium Nightclub, El Gallito, and there used to be a bar. It hasn't opened recently after COVID. It's called El Patron. They've been shut down since COVID, but those 5 places have kept us busy for those 10 years that I've been with them. These guys have played all kinds of bars that come and gone. There was one called Tequilas. There was another one called Alas Blancas. and there's just, it's been a band that's been in home Greeley for a while. I mean,
It's cool, and you have solid gigs already.
Lined up. Like we're
Straight up Greeley.
Yeah, we're booked. Shit, I got gigs already all the way to October, November.
How often are you guys like
Every
once?
weekend.
Every weekend.
Every
So
weekend.
every
That's
weekend's
cool.
a fun weekend, huh?
Yeah.
That's sick as shit.
So we'll show up at jam 1 hour, 2 hours, and it's been a blessing because we keep the crowd on the dance floor, keep them at the bar.
Do you guys talk to the crowd too?
Oh, dude, all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the MC, man. I'm out there.
Hey, let's go to the main person.
Yeah, dude. I get on the mic and just talk all my
You
shit.
start talking, bring it up.
What's going on? Yeah, exactly.
That's good. Crowd engagement, man. It helps.
That's the moneymaker.
That's so cool. That's awesome. So, all right. So I briefly looked at Facebook. So do you have any like online music recordings, CDs? Where can people find your stuff?
So right now we do have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We have Reverb Nation. But let's be honest. I mean, everything's on Facebook. Nobody goes anywhere else but Facebook. So we really don't tend to attend very much to the other platforms because it's so much easier to be at one place.
Yeah.
And everybody, so Grupo Presidio at Facebook.com. You can find our page there and request and see all of our postings. I'm the one that manages it. So I try to be very picky on what I'm tagged on and what's on my wall. So I don't want to see a lot of random stuff like the happy birthdays and all that. As much as I love my fans and stuff like that, Joe does not want to go to my page and wish Angela happy.
It's strictly the band
It's strictly a band page. You see all my... Now, if you tag me on a video that you recorded of me, or if you tag me on a picture at a show that you and I were at, and we took a picture together, I'll put that on my wall.
So keep it straight. As much as I love those.
Yes.
This is the band page. This is
Keep it strict and very neutral. I don't do any religion, or I don't do, could you help me pray for my uncle because I am so sorry for your uncle and please forgive me, but it's not band related.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry. Now, from my personal page, I will comment.
That makes sense. So do you, I'm assuming you got CDs then? And stuff.
Yeah, we have CDs. We have CDs available, and we can reach out on Facebook, and we'll be able to we accept PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and stuff like that, and ship it out.
As a side note, have you noticed, I don't know, especially in that genre there that you're doing, I've noticed a comeback on old technology, tapes. have now come back. Have you seen this? Vinyl.
Vinyl's
always been.
Vinyl's always been around.
Yeah.
But tapes, I've seen tapes.
Yeah, I've heard of the
resurfing.
youngsters cassettes,
youngsters.
the vintage cassette
And I'm sitting there, me
players.
and Mary are going.
I got a briefcase full.
I know, right?
I remember my dad had a big old trunk full of
Trunk!
cassettes.
I actually have a 4-track recorder still, a
Yeah?
Tascam 4-track recorder in that
Nice.
shed somewhere.
Reel to reel? Is it the real?
No,
or
no, not a real cassette.
Okay, cassette. Okay.
And then it has the four.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
It has
actually
the
bought
four.
it at Fort Collins,
the
yeah.
4 knobs like a
Yeah.
mixer does.
Yeah, the problem is I never used a 4-track before. I used tapes growing up, but I never. In that time when tapes was going out, CDs was coming in. You know, in the '90s. I was a young kid. I didn't use a 4-track.
See, cassettes I used to use like I'll put an instrumental and then blank tape wrap to it, and then I take the blank tape out.
That's called overdubbing.
So I overdubbed. I would add another
overdubbed.
voice. So I needed 3 cassettes basically.
Well, every time I tried to, I'm not sure if it was a cassette, or if I was doing it incorrectly, but I couldn't get a sound to come. There was no stereo. I couldn't come out.
So I don't know if you've ever understood how the 4-track recorder works on a cassette. So a cassette has left and right input on one side. You flip the tape over, and then you have left and right input. So what a 4-track essentially does is it records all 4 of those in one direction.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was doing.
And that's why you don't have stereo.
And that's why I was thinking, I was like, oh, what the hell? Because I was giving it to people, and they were like, I was like, cool, I recorded this, and they were like,
Well, how do you
I
play
only hear
this?
it in 1 ear, man. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like,
And so what was happening? What you would have to have done was overdub that into a stereo recorder. So you would have to play this and then input it into another recorder.
that makes sense.
And that way you're recording.
It's so
on
many.
Yeah, you had to visually see it. You know what I mean?
That makes God. I was sitting there going, "What the hell, man!" I even went to the thrift store and I bought one of those like my grandpa used to have. It was like the travel tape recorders.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That worked just fine.
Yeah,
But then
it was
the
recording through the mic. Yeah, the monitor. Yeah.
Mono.
So what you were supposed to do is come out left and right out of that 4-track recorder into the left and right back of that tape
Jesus
recorder.
So much hard work.
So much pain and frustration. Yeah.
Technology.
Now you just open up a
Yeah, just go
play.
just
Yeah.
record. But all right, cool, man. What's this song called? I got a song original that you guys did.
So that song is called Amor de Mil Amores, and it translates to Love of 1,000 Loves. And the storyline is basically stating that why are you a person that loves so many people? You know, 1 minute you're loving one person, and next you're loving someone else. And that's what it is.
All
The
right.
gist of that song.
Fuck yeah, that's what were you guys playing? This was a live set.
This was a live set at the Millennium Nightclub in Greeley, Colorado. I think was Valentine.
Oh shit. All right, cool. Let's hear it.
Gracias una vez más, gracias por la experiencia por aquí del Millennium. El amigo JC, entonces Eric, órale, muchas gracias por ahí, órale.
Esta próxima melodía es una canción original del Grupo Presidio. Fue escrita por Rolando Treviño, one of the members del Grupo Presidio. Thank you very much, compadre. But it's performed by mi compadre Victor. He's the one that puts the feeling, ¿verdad, compadre? Tú le pones todo lo tuyo, ¿verdad? Esta canción se llama Amor de Mil Amores y dice así.
yeah, that was Presidio. Awesome, and thanks for having the music here, dude. That was freaking awesome to have here, Greeley, Colorado. How do we follow up from that? We follow up with a shot
With
30.
a shot 30.
Shot 30.
It's always that shot 30.
The major pain.
I'm drinking out of this fucking Green Bay glass, I guess.
I noticed that.
It's Brian's. Okay, so Brian, my drummer, he's a Green Bay Packer.
Nobody's perfect.
He broke a couple of my shot glasses before we were recording, and he was like, "I swear I'm gonna bring you one." And he brought. It was a heavy glass, which is proper, but it's got this big G on it. So I was like, I'm not too much in the full boat, but all right, cool. What's the next beer, bro?
So this is Odyssey Brewery from Arvada, Colorado, and this beer is called Fluffy Bunny.
Oh wow, it's like a chocolate Easter bunny.
Toasted marshmallow peanut butter chocolate porter.
Oh
wow!
Who do you think came up with that?
And this is
Somebody
7.
who likes s'mores.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. And the alcohol by volume is 7%.
Oh, that's right. They're from Arvada.
So it's strong.
This is in Arvada, Colorado, dude. I know exactly where this is at. This is off of, there's that Edge Bar, 58th and Ralston, and like Sheridan area.
Yeah.
That bar next to the car dealership area.
Oh.
And then you go left, and there's that new, like, industrial complex area. Odyssey is right there.
Odyssey Beer Works.
I remember seeing that before. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah, straight up, this is Arvada, Colorado. And it's a cool looking thing because they got like a bunny, like an Easter chocolate bunny.
Yeah.
With a
He's
tie.
in the fire.
And he's in the fire, yeah.
And he's melting.
He's melting. And then look, he's got that eye going, shit. Yeah, he doesn't look happy. He looks pretty shocked.
The people are waiting.
He's taking one for the team.
Yeah, everyone's got their little marshmallow and sticks too.
He's the one that's on acid.
Yeah. Fuck, it's kicking in.
It's kicking in.
It's really hot. All right, cool. So what is it? 7% alcohol.
Yeah, 7%. And the about is
You'll probably like this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
creamy peanut butter and rich chocolate melt with toasted marshmallow and roasted dark malt in a grown-up version of your favorite treat.
Oh wait, hold on a second. I know some beers they were like, oh, hey, tip your beer upside down, let it sit upside down for a while. They didn't say that on here. I just thought it did. But okay, cool. It's fucking Fluffy Bunny, Odyssey Brewers. Let's try it.
Let's do it. Well, it's not as dark as I thought it would be.
Root beer.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear that. Oh yeah, chocolate.
Oh wow, dude, it's not. What's that cereal? Reminds me of a certain cereal.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Cocoa Pebbles. This one had a lot of head.
Yeah.
It's good.
The lace drops down pretty quick. The adult version of your favorite treat.
Cocoa Pebbles from now. That's what's
A chocolate bunny was sacrificed, but no. What? How did they say? No real animals were
no
hurt.
real animals were hurt.
Oh shit.
It was Bugs Bunny.
It was the Cadbury bunny.
The Cadbury. Those commercials, man. Fucking bunny. Fucking all right. Cool. Let's hit
You
it.
can see through
Cheers. I can't see through it. No, your glass tapers in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. This is,
Bunny can.
yeah.
Goes on pretty smooth though.
So that Cocoa Pebbles and like the s'mores when you make it a campfire.
It's definitely for the percentage of alcohol you can't
Tastes
taste
like a
it.
graham cracker at the end.
Yeah, there you go.
I expected this to be a thicker beer.
I expected
like
that
rich
too.
and thick.
It's not
but
that thick.
No,
It goes down smooth, like quenching smooth.
I think that's the good thing about porters though. They're
I'm actually more on the porter side. I like stouts too, but like I'd favor towards the porters.
yeah. See,
Unless it's like
I like the
cold.
rich, thick stout.
If it's winter, I like the stout. I guess when it's like
true.
the thick shit.
Yeah, that's why they're seasonal winter beers. Like this is roasty and coffee-ish chocolate.
I like it. It's not bad. Like again, I'm more on the porter side though. It's down. It's not bad. It's quenchable. It goes down. You know. I'll let it sit for a minute here before I rain judgment, I guess.
Yeah.
So, what do we got here? So that's cool, man. It's mellowing out too. The head went away real easily.
I noticed the flavor on your palate, like it goes away. It doesn't linger.
Kind of red. So yeah, let that sit for a minute. Let's talk about something else. So in other news, there was a few other things, you know, in news. At first, I read the topic and I was like, "What the fuck? Why would you do that?" I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess so. Maybe." A shooting range, a restaurant, and a bar all in one is coming to Lakewood.
Guns and alcohol, huh?
Guns and alcohol.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, right. I was like, "What? All three?"
So they'll probably have a drink limit.
They said they're gonna be extreme. There's gonna be some limits. They said strong limits to make sure, you know, how that works before you start shooting range. It's been cool. We'll take the guns. We'll go shooting. Yeah, or the mountains. Or we can go here all in one. We get restaurant. We get.
Oh, look, it's indoor, huh?
Yeah. Lakewood. Yeah, it'll be kind of cool. You know. Till the first incident.
Yes. So there's this thing that I found somewhere one time. Every sign has an idiot behind it. Okay. So for example, like don't feed the animals. Some idiot was back there trying to feed an animal and had his finger bit off. And eventually they're gonna come up with one right there, I guarantee.
Yeah.
That kind of reminds me of those signs. Seeing, I remember growing up seeing the signs, or as an adult, early 20s, I saw the signs of the pictures of the kids with headphones and their phone like this near the train tracks.
Yes. It was a very unfortunate incident that had to have resulted from that.
Yeah.
Creation of that sign.
Same thing with the little kid in the 5-gallon bucket.
Oh man!
I had to say it.
Unfortunate.
It was a very unfortunate situation.
Right. This, where was it? But I can't remember where it was at. But,
I did hear it in the news though.
Yeah, a kindergartner brings tequila. So, like one of those mixture drinks that you get at the store, like a tequila, like 10%, 20% tequila, whatever. In there.
Oh, like the margarita mix?
Yeah.
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, Michigan. A kindergartner brought that tequila cup or tequila drink and brought it and drunk it with his other kindergartners. And
a little kid sharing it. Come on, guys.
Yep, come on, guys. We're
shot 30.
And 30. And yeah. I don't even know what happened. All I know is like I remember reading the part going, concerned parents going, "What the hell? Like, how much did my kid drink?" And the teachers go, "We cannot tell. We don't know how much they drank."
What kid's sleeping?
Yeah, exactly right.
Wow.
Now, to go on top of that, in a separate incident, there was a couple of fifth graders in Michigan. What the fuck? Michigan again? Hospitalized after bringing in THC gummies.
What the?
Wow.
It was a kindergarten class.
And I mean at that.
You started sharing and.
So apparently, like 5 kids ate them. 3 were like unconscious in the hospital.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the end of the day that falls
just
down to the parenting. I mean, who's are you
leaving
leaving your
them
pills
access?
next to your kid too, or what?
Yeah, my head just spins right now because I don't smoke
say
weed.
they would have been
you know?
unconscious. You know, if you take too much weed, all you do is.
Fuck, I don't know about that, man. I've eaten a gummy before, and I'm fucked up. Now I'm spinning. I'm going. I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. I don't.
Yeah, because I don't smoke weed, and I took a gummy, 40 milligram one, and I was fucked up. Like, why? Why?
Yeah, you're sitting there going, why?
So I can imagine a little child like.
What am I doing with my life? You know, just spinning. You know, like. Thinking nasty thoughts, and I get paranoid too on weed nowadays. I don't know. Maybe it's just gotten too strong. All right, let's try this beer.
I definitely always appreciate the smell of a porter.
Yeah, the smell is still there.
The chocolate,
that Cocoa Puffs, like it's been sitting in the Cocoa Puffs bowl for a little while. Like the milk's had enough time to resonate with all the cocos.
I ain't gonna lie, if I was high right now, this would be really fucking good.
Who brought that beer?
Yeah, you guys did.
H Mart probably. Oh yeah, it was H Mart. We were getting that bok choy shit.
Oh.
And I just went, hey, quick, the bunny. I just saw some.
It's
beer.
cool though, because we did one podcast where it was not from Colorado, but we've been having local breweries.
I ain't gonna lie though, when you guys said Fluffy Bunny, I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Give it a 4 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll drink two out of them. I think that's my limit. Maybe even 1, but I'll stick with 2.
I expected it a little thicker, so I'm still gonna give it a 3. I'll probably just drink 1 out of the 6-pack.
That's fair. Yeah, I would say I was on the fence between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I could see myself going, I'll do another one, I guess. It's good. Yeah, I like it. I like the drink. I like how it's not too thick. So I can see myself, still hot day going. I'm not too much into sweets. Personally.
Yeah, it is sweet. It does have that little sweetness to it.
I'm not much of a. I like the.
Like a Guinness, it's roasty. This is just a little too sweet. No sweet to the beer.
Yeah, I don't even eat fucking s'mores, so like.
Yeah.
I'm a fat kid. I eat s'mores, and this does not. Does not taste like a s'more, typical s'more.
Right?
I could smell it there, but it's probably been sitting in the fire for too long.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like more of a graham cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to say, in my personal opinion, it's a 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
Alright.
I guess that's just. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me.
Droop, what did you give it?
I give it a what I say
3 something.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would only take 1.
Yeah, 1. It is a little overwhelming.
After a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the smell.
I know. You
So
smell it and you want to
smell.
drink.
You want to drink it, but then you're like, "Damn you, got me again."
Nah, I would say like maybe a 2-1, but if I was high and I had no munchies, I could probably go with 2.
Yeah, but that alters your palate.
Yeah,
because
it'll
getting
change my
high.
high.
Wait,
but
if high, what?
You'll drink more.
I would drink 2.
Okay, so
So I would stay with the 1, but say if I had no munchies, I would drink 2.
I get it. That's actually a good. I think it's a good thought, actually.
Because it does have that.
Doing that, huh?
Yeah, it has like the candy-ish flavor. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
when you get on the munchies, you're trying to get something sweet.
I think it's a good idea.
So it's
right?
like if you don't have nothing, you're like
Getting high?
no,
and then
no,
train
no.
this?
Whoa. But yes, that point.
You want
no.
some spice food?
So like for example, I
got
go,
some edibles.
oh, it's a 2-1, but if high, because then those smokers out there's a lot of smokers here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, man.
I'll try
It
it.
might taste good, better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink 1.
Like I said, I still feel like that sweetness like in my throat here. I'm like
But I give them props for being 7% alcohol, and
might take another hot one just to fucking wash it down. Man.
Wash it down. Reset your palate. Smell the beans.
Making the coffee beans.
Smell the coffee beans.
All right, we did our review. All right, let's move on. So
All right.
these, continuing on from the rest of our episodes, are the 86 rules of boozing, coming from drunkard.com. So we've gone through so many already. Now these are rules number 47 through 55. So what these are somebody of drunkard.com decided to say, hey, here are the 86 rules of boozing. These are rules that everyone should apply,
do's and don'ts.
pretty much do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
Basically, oh yeah, because everyone knows that. That's one of the rules, right? So, and then we kind of like talk about them, judge them, or go, of course not. Oh, that's stupid. Who the fuck did that? Or no, everyone knows that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Of course. So, let's start with it. Rule number 47. Nothing screams Nancy boy louder than swirling an oversized brandy snifter. What the fuck is a snifter?
Isn't it that big cup?
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
kind
say,
of swirly.
Like the wine tasting.
So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you fancy now?
You fancy now?
Okay. So if I see somebody like, with a snifter, I guess it's like a short
Yeah, yeah.
Short little,
brandy
yeah.
looking cup.
But it's oversized.
And it's oversized.
Yeah. So it's like he's
He's got like a bow tie probably.
he's walking around snooty.
He's got the comb over hair.
the
Yeah, I mean, it's just
What was that show? Just Jack.
Just Jack.
I can't remember the name of the show. Those two guys that shit. I can't remember the name of that show.
Ah, man,
Jack.
I swear if we would have kept talking about him, I'm sure I could recognize this show.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, that probably who I would picture holding that snifter cup.
I picture a hipster suit, hipster.
Yeah, it's almost like you like I guess the word snooty or something like that.
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace. Yep. That's notorious. Yeah. Yeah, I picture hipsters nowadays. Again, I picture a handlebar mustache of some sort like that. Something unique.
Yeah.
With the pinky out.
Yeah, no judging. We're just saying that's how you would identify them.
Right,
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Drink your pinky beer.
Dr. Evil. That. You were supposed to think it.
And your sniffster.
I sniffed it. All right, rule number 48. Men don't drink from straws unless you're doing a mind or face eraser. First of all, okay,
I've never heard of those.
I'll tell
I've
you
never
what.
heard of those
So a
drinks.
mind eraser.
You know what a mind eraser is?
Yeah.
Wait a second, I think I do too. Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, it's the it's Kahlua.
Yeah, Kahlua.
I think it's seltzer water.
I don't know about that.
Well, because it splits. So when you drink it with the straw, you're drinking it by levels.
Huh.
So yeah, that's a mind. I remember taking some mind.
Oh, that makes sense.
But that's why you use a straw. But
Challenge
I think in
accepted.
another podcast I had said, girly drinks to me is like, give me a margarita with ice cubes, no straw. I kept saying that, no straw.
Yeah.
And no pinky out.
Is that like shaken, not stirred?
yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
it is.
So yeah, I guess men don't drink from straw.
Well, I don't think you want to be caught freaking with a cup and your lips over a fucking straw and looking at people going,
Drinking a daiquiri.
just look what I'm
What's up, puto?
You don't look manly when you go,
Yeah.
it doesn't look good.
Agree.
Okay.
You got a full out tattooed on the face, and he's like, "Can I get a daiquiri with an umbrella, please?"
Pinky out and everything.
You can't have it's hard to have a straight face, have a conversation like that, right?
Yeah.
And he's just talking to you, going, yeah, man, well, what else?
All right, yeah, all right.
Rule number 49. If you do a shot, finish it. If you don't plan to finish it, don't accept it. Of course. Well, hold on a second. There's usually the too drunk you that over orders. I don't know. I still try to finish it, but at that point, I'm usually pretty fucked up if I can't finish a shot. I still finish it either way,
I don't know. It was like the show we went to at the Gothic Theater. I was like, can I get a shot of tequila? And she's just pouring it. I'm going,
I'm not gonna say stop.
Never gonna say stop.
yeah. And then I got it. I was like,
Gloop.
oh shit, I had to spit it out and then go back for
Yeah, it's like
second round.
Yeah. I was
That's
like,
like
So it was
a
more
double
shorter
shot.
shot.
oh yeah. It was
Well,
like a
she asked for a
triple shot.
that a little pissed me off, but I still feel like I got my money's worth, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I asked for she asked, let me get a shot of tequila. I was like, fuck yeah, and I was like, let me get a
Double
whiskey, make it a double. My double was like this to her single,
It was crazy.
Shit.
and I was like, well, I could argue, but at the same time, I think we're both getting away good here.
Yeah.
So
You don't complain.
I'm not gonna complain. I'm going.
Yeah. Take a win.
Word, dollar, 2,
Yeah.
3, whatever. I can't remember what we used to be tip.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got a tip. but yeah. I mean, if you do a shot, yeah. Okay, but then you say that, right? But if I pour you a shot, right?
Yeah.
Your shot is poured. It's tough, right?
We can't be friends anymore.
Well,
Peer pressure.
I'll end up throwing up, and then I'm like, oh shit, I feel better. Hey, give me
come
another
on,
one.
let's go do it again. But no, I see it. Like, there's respect there. Like when you see someone, hey, you ready for a shot? You're like, no, I'm good right there.
Yeah.
That's cool right there, man. If we're going, hey, yeah, I'll take another shot, yeah, and then you just
And you don't
like,
finish it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the trick on stage is I keep a beer bottle, and then when I take a shot and I don't want to drink, I am at least respectful and I put the whole shot in my mouth and I quote unquote chase it and spit it in the bottle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Plus, you
smart.
are playing
Smart.
music, and you have to.
Yeah, you gotta keep. I mean, well,
You can't be all, oh shit, I can't stand.
No, there's that
there's that too. But
shit happens.
Hey, he starts rocking out on a cumbia song.
yeah,
That shit,
yeah. But at least I was respectful and I took the
Right.
entire shot.
Yeah.
I didn't hide it behind a speaker.
Hey, I'm totally with an agreement.
Yes,
so that,
agreed,
if,
agreed.
again, if you go, yeah, I'll take another shot. You should finish it. That's your shot, dude. You made a commitment. You committed.
I
But
threw it.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, again, if if you don't plan to finish it, don't accept it. Yeah, exactly. Rule number 50: never brood in a dance bar. Never dance in a dive bar. I don't know what brood means.
Me neither. And never dance in a dive bar. What's a dive bar? Just like a restaurant bar?
Bar.
The hole in the wall.
Yeah, hole in the walls. Remember when he went to my?
So then I don't agree with this because
Yeah, I don't agree with that one either.
if anybody wants to dance anywhere, I say
I don't know
go
what
ahead
brood
and- Hey,
is.
that's
B-R.
I don't dance personally,
Let's
but
check it out.
So
Let's check it out.
BROOD. Brood.
Isn't that like being all macho man or whatever?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to get my phone to work.
never brood.
Let's see, brooding, showing deep unhappiness of thoughts,
That sounds like some emo shit.
appearing darkly menacing.
So never brood.
Yeah, don't brood.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
This is telling you how to
It
say,
wasn't
bro.
reading it. Yeah.
You can brew, but don't brood.
Yeah.
You can brood, but don't brood. Alright, yeah, brooding's bad. All right, you know what? Yeah, fuck that one. 50's fucked up.
Unless you brewed last night.
I think 50 should just be don't brood.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can brood by yourself.
Okay, can you read that whole thing again to me?
Yeah, one
Right.
more
I
time.
gotta process it now.
Yeah.
Never brood in a dance bar. Never dance in a dive bar.
I don't find the connection.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So
They're
maybe
just basically saying don't be mopey in a dance bar.
And then don't fucking have
You're
fun at
bringing
a
everybody's
fucking dive
mood
bar.
away.
I don't get it. I don't know. I think that's retarded.
Yeah.
Or bad.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fuck it. 51. Never play more than 3 songs by the same artist in a row.
I will disagree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't side with that too much.
Yeah, I don't agree. Yeah, because I mean, an artist can have 3 badass songs that it might get the whole.
You just made someone night.
Yeah, be like,
Right?
yeah, that's my shit.
I mean, they might be talking about newer artists nowadays. They don't have more than 3 good songs.
Agree. Everyone's a one-hit wonder now.
Right?
They're like, well, they got 1 or 2. The rest of them.
Yeah, see, because I mean, I don't know. I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's like, so that's self-opinion on.
I think it is, right?
That in.
Yeah.
This person has a mustache.
He must have.
He drinks from a sniffer. What's that called? A sniffer?
Snifter.
The snifter.
Like, he must have went to a bar and they played fucking the Cranberries 3 in a row.
And he saw somebody brooding in a corner.
Take that.
He's a brooder.
He's like, hey,
right?
take that shit to the dive bar.
So I just searched it, and that's actually kind of what it means.
Oh,
Hilarious, man.
All right.
Okay. What was that? 51?
51. We're up
We're almost done.
All right,
We're almost
52.
done.
You're 52. Your songs will come on as you're leaving the bar.
Never fails.
That happens, yeah. And then that brings you back in sometimes, or you just go another time. But sometimes you're like, oh wait, we've been playing this song, finally. We should go back. We're about to leave.
I have half a shot on the table.
That's some brooder shit.
Yeah! Let me finish that shot. Second thought.
This makes me want to get fucked up tonight. Oh shit.
Okay. Rule number 53. Never yell out jukebox selections to someone you don't know.
Yeah. You don't know the person, you don't know what kind of flavor they got going. It's like, nah, I don't like country music.
Yeah, I'll go with that one too.
Yeah.
Choose Neon Moon.
If you're
Whatever.
If you're at the jukebox, play your own shit that you want. You paid for it.
You paid for it. Agree.
Don't go ask a stranger for some random fucking.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, agreed.
What if he's hogging it the whole night?
Then I'll be like, all
If
right.
he can afford it.
Or maybe he ran out of ideas and he don't know what to play and he was like,
That's right. You know, the bar.
Now you gotta
hey,
be
man,
the-
we know he's.
but you
he's
gotta be
gonna
the
pay.
judge of what the song, you know.
But then again, yeah. Oh, never. There's pros and cons here. So like, if he can afford it, right? If he can just keep putting coins in, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding. But I'm going, yo, bro. I was gonna buy way more drinks at the bar than he ever would.
you're like
and
at
I'm
the-
about to walk out.
You're like at the Mariscos and then I'll be like, hey, Lil John, crumb juice.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, man, you're gonna kill all the people.
Next.
Everyone's gonna leave. Yeah, so
So, yeah, it makes
I think
sense.
you gotta judge the room, right? When you
Yeah,
walk in
yeah,
there, be
for
like,
sure.
"Hey, man, dude, you're fucking up the whole vibe. Nobody listens to that shit. Everyone's gonna leave.
Yeah.
The bar's not gonna make no money. All right, like that. Never lie in a bar. You may, however, grossly exaggerate and lean. So no, it's like, you know, like exaggerate, extend the truth kind of thing. Like
okay,
that.
To like a certain point.
Don't no.
So
Don't grossly
I'll read it again.
exaggerate.
Let me read it
I
again.
see.
Yeah.
Never lie in a bar. You may, however, lie. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
You never lie, like you know.
Yeah,
lying.
okay, yeah, I get it.
Never
don't,
lie in
Don't
a bar.
exaggerate.
You may, however, grossly exaggerate and lean.
It's like you go to the bar and you got this pool guy that doesn't know how to play pool, but he's over here like,
I'm a badass
pool
motherfucker.
shark.
I'm the shit.
And he's just drunk.
Or you're telling a story about something that happened to you, and let's say you like fishing, right? You know, you went fishing, like, I swear to God, the fish was fucking this big, dude, and really, it's like this big.
Yeah,
dude, you
yeah.
know,
And then
it's
you
like-
got that one person that was actually there, and he's like,
Yeah, the witness.
"Fuck out of here."
Yeah, but he's sitting there going, this motherfucker, dude. I'm like,
It's like, fuck, every
But
time.
it's okay to be like, man, this fish was massive. It was pretty big. It wasn't like huge, but it was.
yeah, yeah.
you gotta be modest,
You
right?
gotta be honest.
You gotta give yourself wiggle room. Be like, it was
Yeah.
fucking huge. Wasn't like this, man, but it was fucking like.
It was
I swear to
healthy.
God, it was like this. You know, do the fan waving thing. Like it was like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Moderation.
Yeah.
All right, last one here. If you think you might be slurring a little, then you are slurring a lot. If you think you are slurring a lot, then you are not speaking English.
He's speaking Chinese.
I'm gonna have to go full agreement on this
Yes, I agree with that one fully.
one. I'm gonna change my score.
No, I actually had when I was going to
God,
Mexico.
that was like syrup.
I had a guy that they call him the elite. When he would talk, you could barely even understand him. He was always drunk 24/7 out there.
100% agree. But all right, man, that is the end of the episode.
Yes, sir. Number
We have-
6.
We have come to the end of episode 6. That was awesome. Thanks for the guest.
I really do appreciate here my Uncle Junior right here and Danny right here.
Yep, check
The
out
Green Roller.
the Green Roller.
Green roller.
Yep, come check out the band, man. Where can we find your stuff again?
Yeah, go to facebook.com/Grupo Presidio. I'm constantly posting on there our up and coming shows on the weekend. Granted, you might have to drive to Greeley if you need a designated driver. I do not drink and drive when I go play out there. I will drive you as far as my home on the way back,
That's good.
and then we can Uber you home from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be definitely down to go hang out, man. I'd be it's like
It's something different. It's something
Yeah.
different.
Hell yeah. Well, come check out the band, Greeley, Colorado, right? You know, support the local music scene, support locals. We're all here, one place, right? Come check us out, Mile High Liquor Hour. Speaking of local, here we are all together in one group, milehighliquorhour@gmail.com. You can also find us on Anchor, anchor.fm/mile-high-liquor-hour. Also, search us on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. You might actually get videos on YouTube, and you might actually get pictures of stupid faces and shit like that. Things happen. Instagram, there's nothing happening there, but there is a following there of one person.
One person follows you.
I think it's me. But we don't do anything on Instagram. Right?
Yeah, I don't
So-
even have Instagram.
So right now, our main areas are YouTube, Anchor, and just regular.
That's
Oh,
right.
and of
It's
course
Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify.
I'm not a Spotify user anymore, but Spotify is there, and we are on Spotify. So you'll check us out. You'll see our little faces in that little circle. So With that, we will play Junior's band one more time, and that's how we will end the show. So with that, I would like to say thanks for chilling with us here at the Mile High Liquor Hour.
Yeah.
Gracias una vez más, gracias por la experiencia por aquí del Millennium. El amigo JC, entonces Eric, órale, muchas gracias por ahí, órale.
Esta próxima melodía es una canción original del Grupo Presidio. Fue escrita por Rolando Treviño, one of the members del Grupo Presidio. Thank you very much, compadre. But it's performed by mi compadre Victor. He's the one that puts the feeling, ¿verdad, compadre? Tú le pones todo lo tuyo, ¿verdad? Esta canción se llama Amor de Mil Amores y dice así.